Hey everyone, this is Kit Cabello of hardlensmedia. We're wrapping up the Illinois gubernatorial debate here in the 10th Ward here in the city of Chicago. I'm joined here with one of the Democratic candidates, Tio Hardiman. Tio, essentially during the Facebook live stream, you were speaking about police brutality and social injustice that's being imposed upon low-income and working-class minority communities. What is your plan, if you're elected as governor, to basically institute police reform?
Well, I plan to appoint a police reform czar, somebody that can actually deal with that issue 24 hours a day. I'm one of the only candidates running for governor that has addressed the issue of police brutality, especially here in Chicago. A lot of my advocacy work against police brutality and excessive force led to the dismissal of Superintendent McCarthy in Chicago after the execution of Laquan McDonald was made public, okay? We continue to fight to try to get Rahm Emanuel to resign because he actually covered up a homicide in order to win his reelection. I say no to bad politics like that. That was dead wrong. So as a governor, I plan to never compromise the integrity of the people of color. And all people, whether they're white or black, there's no need for the police to abuse anybody. Just do your job the proper way, because I'm not anti-police, I'm anti-excessive force.
Now, it's also clear that the prison industrial complex thrives on the war on drugs. And it's been said by all the candidates that each one has opposed the war on drugs and has talked about legalizing cannabis and cannabis-relating products. But will you also call for the decriminalization of cannabis? And if so, if elected as governor, what will you do to protect the Illinois state right for cannabis to be here legal and no one to truly be arrested into the prison complex?
Well, you have to look at it. It's a double issue, really. See, smoking marijuana is like a gateway drug to using higher level drugs like cocaine and heroin. We have an opiate problem right now in Illinois and throughout the nation. So I do support legalizing cannabis, I want to say that, but with some type of regulations that we plan to add to the legalization of marijuana. And we definitely need the tax money, but people in America, and especially in Illinois, should really understand that smoking marijuana is the first drug that many addicts end up using, and then they graduate to alcohol and other drugs even if they haven't used alcohol before the marijuana. So we have to be careful right there, because it's not all about money all the time if you're going to hurt people. Because you got some young people that will smoke marijuana and they will become impaired while they're driving. A lot of things can take place. People are lacing marijuana with different kind of chemicals. So we have to make sure that once we legalize marijuana, we have to look at some of the consequences on the back end.
So you're talking about instituting some regulations and protections on cannabis and cannabis-related products.
Yes, exactly. Instituting some regulations on cannabis products.
All right, and essentially also you were talking about a progressive income tax. What does that look like for Illinois, and how can you implement it?
Well, the progressive income tax has been proven to bring in $2 billion of much-needed new revenue to the state of Illinois, but it's going to take a constitutional amendment, which is going to take a couple of years to make that happen, okay? But once the progressive tax is implemented, what happens is that you tax people according to their income status. It's real simple math. I mean, the rich people should pay their fair share of taxes. The middle class pay their tax, everybody, so people will not be overtaxed. Because I'm in favor of a property tax freeze as well, because we're steady robbing Peter to pay Paul here in Illinois, and we have to stop that practice because people are worried about their pensions. You got senior citizens out here that have retired, and now they have to go back to work. We have to bring an end to this nightmare. The state has lost its soul because we keep supporting these billionaire type of figures who are not in touch with the everyday struggle of the poor and working class people throughout Illinois. And like Tio Hardiman running for governor, I plan to support the farmers, the homeless people, the seniors, the veterans, the women, like the recovering community, the mental health community. I support the police as well, and everybody, because we need a governor that you can reach. You don't need a governor that's sitting on some big old mountaintop. When people vote for me, it's like voting for yourself. It doesn't matter what your race, creed, or color is. But I plan to make history by becoming the first African-American governor. I have an African-American female running as my running mate. Her name is Patricia Avery. It's not just because I'm black, because I'm qualified. See, I'm not a politically correct candidate. I'm not trying to people please the machine. I'm a progressive Democrat, and we're running all the way. I ran for governor in 2014, and we secured close to 30% of the state vote without a whole lot of money. So I'm running again, and I know enough people to win the primary. People need to just get past looking at some of this big money type of conversation and look at voting for a regular guy like Tio Hardiman.
And final question, where can our viewers and subscribers learn more about your campaign and find you on social media?
Well, my website is hardlemanforillinois.org, and my name, Tio Hardiman, is on my Twitter handle, and Tio Hardiman on Facebook as well. So I have a lot of support there. People are viewing my videos each and every day. My website is doing real good right now. I have about 500 or 600 volunteers signed up already, and we have people working statewide, all the way from East St. Louis, Decatur, Champaign-Urbana, Peoria, Lake County. I mean, you name it, because you have over 4,900 cities and towns in Illinois, and I plan to represent everybody. We have over 100 counties. So the reality is, running for governor, some people think it might be easy. It's not easy, because you have to go shake hands with everybody in the state almost and get your message out. So that's what I've been doing. So I'm grateful to be at this forum tonight.
All right, well, thank you so much, Tio Hardiman, for joining Hard Lens Media. And to all our viewers and subscribers, peace, everyone.